Today I will talk about diabetes. Yes, diabetes is one of the most common diseases for the human population. More than half billion of humans is suffering from diabetes. So it is important concern to discuss about diabetes right here. Diabetes is a condition in which we see there is decrement in the insulin level inside our body. And the function of insulin is to regulate the blood glucose level. Insulin is just like a key, which lets the flow of blood glucose from blood to the cell. And if there will be shortage of insulin inside our body, then there will be increase in the blood glucose level, and there will is decrease in the glucose level inside of the cell. So the cell will be starved in the starvation condition. So what are the symptoms of diabetes? The symptoms of diabetes is polydipsia, polyphagia, and polyuria. In the simple word, if we say, if you are facing frequent thirst, frequent urination, and frequent hunger, along with heavy weight loss and blurry vision and low wound healing capability, then maybe you are suffering from diabetes. You should consult your doctor. Doctor will start diagnosis by the test, blood sugar test, and if the blood sugar is in the fasting condition, if it is more than 100, and if after meal if it exceed above the 140, then you may have diabetes. So if you find that you are suffering from diabetes, then what will you do? Let me tell you one bitter truth. Till now we don't have any fully curable method to cure the diabetes. Diabetes is not fully curable. Only you can control it. I know that the research going inside this field, and in the future we can cure the diabetes, but till now we don't have we cannot cure the diabetes fully. So only you can manage the diabetes. If you able to, if you succeed to manage the diabetes, then you can live a normal life. So what are the managing protocols? As the World Health Organization suggests 3 points. First, you will have to do exercise daily, anyhow 30 minutes exercise, 30 minutes yoga. It may can also include the cycling. The second one is you will have to change your lifestyle, like you will have to take balanced diet, and the diet should not contain heavy high caloric material, like high carbohydrate rich substance. I'm not telling that you should not eat potato or you should not eat rice, but in a very adequate amount. Not your meal, your dinner should not be heavy. It should be very light. And one thing I suggest you, that if you start interval dieting, then it may help to manage the diabetes. Diabetes is one of the worst disease of this planet. If you not able to manage it, if you're not able to manage it, if you are suffering from diabetes, then not in diabetes is not under the control, then it can affect it can badly affect others organ, like it can also affect the kidney, it can also affect your heart, it can also affect the lungs, it can also affect our brain. Most of the patient in the severe diabetic condition, if you are not treated for long, then there is high chances of your kidney failure. So I suggest every 4 months you should do some of the test of your organ, like kidney and heart. You will have to check the ECG. You will have to, doctor will prescribe you creatinine, urea test, and for GFR, finding that your organs are functioning well or not. So only you need not to be panic if you are suffering from diabetes. You will have only have to maintain. You will only have to manage your lifestyle by 3 steps what I have told you. Now there are two types of diabetes. In generally we have type 1 and type 2. In type 1, the pancreas does not produce insulin at all due to the autoimmune disease. The white blood cell start to act on the beta cell and kills the beta cell. Actually the pancreas have the beta cells which produce insulin. And in the type 1 diabetes, the white blood cell start to kill the beta cells. So there will be this the beta cell. If we don't have beta cell, who will produce the insulin? And type 1 diabetes is mostly seen under the age of 20. And in the type 2 diabetes, we will have to take medication for a long time. If the diabetes is not under control, the doctor may prescribe you for the insulin injections. So in the type 1 medicine, type 1 diabetes, you will have to take insulin whole life. And only you, first of all, you will need not to be panic. If you are having the diabetes, you will only have to follow the protocols what I have told you, the three management protocols. In the the this disease is more fascinating for the research in the biology. So I hope that in the future time, we will able to cure the diabetes fully. So lots of diabetes, we have lots of devices like diabetes monitoring devices, which can calculate that, which can monitor the glucose level every time. Lots of devices like insulin pump can also transplant it to our body, that after a certain interval it pumps insulin inside our body. So only you will have to do is to manage diabetes. If you won't able to manage the diabetes, then you can face lots of diseases of the kidney, heart, and even brain, lungs, and different organ may be non-functional after some time. So start to manage the diabetes from right now. If you are watching this, and if you have seen someone in your family who is suffering from diabetes, tell them three protocols. And I bet that if you do these things, then you will be able to control the diabetes and you will be saved. You can live a normal life and you can have the normal death. But if you won't do it, then you may face problem. If you find this video useful, then you should share it to your family member. This is for knowledge purpose. And don't start medication from this video. You should consult your doctor first. Thank you.